got to my turn. It got to my turn. I just came back from camp. That was November 2022. I just came back. On the 24th, I was on a bike. I was going to where I will enter a vehicle that would take me to town. That's Owerri there. So, as we are going now, all of a sudden, a vehicle just smashed us, just hit us from behind. It just hit us like that. And the next thing, I found myself in the hospital. That is where my own journey of negativity started. We started going from one hospital to another. Okay, we went to the first hospital. They said they did not find anything, but they don't know the reason why I could not turn, I could not sit. I was just there, lifeless. So they decided that, okay, because when it happened, I was admitted at Imo State Specialist Hospital. So they took me from there to Port Harcourt University Teaching Hospital. That's where they now did the MRI, and they now found out that it's a spinal issue. We came back from Port Harcourt, back to the hospital where we are. Treatment continues. Okay, they did though, they say surgery is 50-50. That okay, that they should do physio section. They started treating me. I managed to be sitting up, because I wasn't sitting up. I managed to be sitting up. Then, while I started sitting up, they said, okay, you'll be operating with a wheelchair, because there's a little progress. So that was how I was confined in a wheelchair. So, February ending, I was discharged from Imo State Specialist Hospital. And I came back home on a wheelchair. We came home now. It's as if I became worse. It was as if I became worse. I wasn't getting better. So they said, okay. And mind you, even before, as I came back home, I was still going home from home to the hospital for physiotherapy treatment, because they said I should continue physio. I did physio for 3 good months, yet nothing was changing. I was getting worse. People started suggesting, okay, go to native. That native people might have a way of helping out. We started again. I was going to native. I will go to native. They will use mortar. They will do mixed pepper and clay. All those things with that hot fire. And they will be spraying it on my body. Then, when they are done, they will now bandage me. They will bandage me from head to toe. And that is how I will stay like that for 3 days before I will go back there again. We did that one for 4 good months. I wasn't getting better. Then I said, okay, I should go to National Orthopedic Hospital, Enugu. I went to National Orthopedic Hospital, Enugu. We went there. They did their own test and everything. They said, okay, that I should go for MRI again, if there is something else that they will see. When we went there, they now said that I also have problem in my thoracic spine. That is my T7. So we started another set of treatment. They said they will not do surgery. That is 50-50. I did not come when the accident happened. Assuming I came, they would have done the surgery. So they said, do physiotherapy. I said, physiotherapy again. I said, no problem. I continued with physiotherapy. I did physiotherapy. Sorry, at that National Orthopedic Hospital, I went there. That was September 2023. So I went there. We started doing physiotherapy treatment again at the hospital. So we were doing it. So because of finance, we could not continue. So I was now discharged from the hospital. That was the first week of February 2024. I came back home, still on a wheelchair. Nothing changed. So I came back again. When I came back, I had to go to Holy Rosary Hospital, Owerri there. And I registered for another physiotherapy because they say, continue with physio. You will get better. The worst one are just telling me, continue with physio, continue with physio. Nobody is giving me the timeline. Nobody is telling me, with this time you will get better. So I continue with FISO. We started spending money again. I will pay for vehicles like charter every time. I'll go to physiotherapy. So, like that, I continue doing the physio with my full. Happily, I was just doing it reluctantly. So, this December, I traveled home. My friend was saying, Mimi, you want to go home. Now, how are you going to stay? You cannot even, mind you, I cannot sit for more than 2 hours, my back, because it's a lumbar spine. It will start paining me. My friend said, how can you travel to Cross River State that is more than 6 hours? I said, I don't know, but I just want to go home. I want to see my family because I'm not seen them for a very long time. What I did was that any vehicle I enter, I will pay for 4 seats. In case if I feel tired of sitting down, I will just lie down. I traveled with my sister. She was the one helping me. So like that, I traveled home. So when I got home, my family, they were like, why are you like this? And we don't know that because, mind you, I tell them not to tell my mom the extent it got because of her health condition. So they were like, okay, as it is like this. January, they said that they are going to take me to another hospital again at Benue State. I said, God, I tell them, okay, I will go, but I just came home for Christmas. Like, let me just go and I will come back again. So, not until, even when I went home, they were mocking my mother. If they want to describe my family, they will say that family where that crippled girl is, that is the family. They will say, okay, is it that family where that crippled girl is? They were mocking my family. That their child has not been home for many years, came back in a wheelchair as a cripple. So, it continued like that. Not until. So, when I came back in Imo State, I don't know what was happening. They started calling me, when are you coming now? She said, you come by 1st week of February. Let's go to Benue State. I told them, I will come. Just give me time. Just like that. I don't even know what was making me to delay. I don't know what was making me to delay. I did not go. I just continued like that. Sorry, I missed something. I joined NSPPD 2023. Before I joined NSPPD, a friend of mine, Oge, she has been sending me this link. Back in 2022, before I even had the accident, I will log in, she forced me and I logged in. And when I logged in, Papa was, Papa's pattern of prayer was, he was always shouting. I said, this will not be my pattern of prayer because I'm a Catholic. We always do cool. So I said, no, I'm not going to do this one. I logged out. Oge called me again and she forced me that, Mimi, join this platform. I know what I'm telling you. I will just join reluctantly. The same thing again. I will join. The prayer session was too harsh for me. I left. So until 2023, these people that normally comes to the hospital to pray for patients. So that lady, she came. Her name is Mrs. Murray. God bless her wherever she is. She now came again. She finished praying for all the patients in the ward. Then she sent me, she collected my number. That she has a link that if she gives me, I will get better. I just gave her the number. I said, okay. Then she now collected me and sent that same link. Streams of joy. I said, which kind of wahala be this now? Not be this link where they follow sis. I did not even pray that day. I just left it like that. So when I was discharged the first time, that was ending of February 2023, and I came home. She kept sending the link. She kept sending the link. So what I would do is that when I join it, I will join it around after 8. If I join it, I will now go and wait for when it is testimony time, because I don't have energy for that papa's kind of prayer. I will fast forward it to testimony time. Then, small, the testimony started attracting me to the prayer section. Gradually, I started getting used to the way Papa was praying, and I started liking it. and I became a full member of NSPPD. Any day that I did not log into NSPPD, hey, my friend go say, una too dey shout for this una platform. I say, leave us like that, make we dey shout. Now we know the reason why we dey shout. I say, devil never touch you hand. You no go know the reason why you dey shout. So I continue with NSPPD. I will not lie. There was a time that, family problem. Every time they will call me, this one happened, this one happened. All I would do, I would just be crying. I would just be crying. If there's something I've learned in this platform, if you get problem, if devil give you problem, no they cry. Pray. Pray. No they cry. Because if you are crying to the devil. If they call me, what I would do, instead of me to be crying, I started praying. I would just put the issue at the altar and I would pray. So even when my sister told me that 2023 November that her baby died in that womb, I told her, don't worry, I will pray. Don't go and remove that baby yet. So when it happens that she finally went and removed the baby. See, yes, no, that was November. That was December. Yes, she went and removed the baby. I will not lie. I can't verse for God. I verse for God. I say, God, how can you give me 2 negativities in 1 year? My dad died October and I'm still mourning him. Now my sister lost her baby. I got so angry that for 1 week, I mean for 2 weeks, I did not even log into NSPPD because I was saying maybe God has forsaken me. So I continued. That was 29th of December. Mommy Eno prayed that morning and she said, affliction and negativity will not arise the second time. And I just held on to that word. That was 29 December 2023. I held on to that word and I continued praying again with NSPPD. Continually until this 2025. So when I came back and I told you that I'm supposed to go to Benue State. So 2 weeks before I got my healing, that was February, towards ending also, I said, God, please, I am tired of hospitals. I don't want to go again. That if you know that you are a Roy, the God I've been calling for years, that I've never deviated from this altar, that I've been calling upon you, please, I don't want to go to hospital. Just heal me in your miraculous way. I just said that prayer. I never knew that all those while I was delaying to go to Benue State, God was working behind the scene for my sake. I never knew. So, until on the 2nd of March, 2025.
Just a Sunday.
The 2nd of March, 2025. Elroy glorified my life. Elroy healed me. That faithful morning, it was on a Sunday.
Thank you, Jesus.
Before then, that was like 3-4 Sundays ago. I normally do second service. I would just log in with my phone. So, I don't know what happened. I just decided to say, okay, let me leave second service that day. Let me join first service. Mind you, I was at home alone. I was at home alone. Before my sister and my friend went to church because we are Catholics, so they went for 6:30 Mass. They have to carry me because if you don't carry me to urinate or to do anything, I will just pee on the bed if nobody is there. I will just pee there. I'm just there. Nobody. I will just pee on the bed. So before they left for church that day, they carried me. I went to urinate. And they said, okay, just stay here. Stay on. Normally, I do stay on the bed. They say, if you need anything, call us. We can rush and come back and do anything for you. So they left for church. I was at home that day alone. So I logged in. That was around after 7. I think 12 or 16 minutes after 7, that Sunday. So I met the choir. They were the ones singing. Choir, God go bless you now. Anytime when they sing, I will be feeling like, let me stand up and dance, but I can't stand up. I will just be on my bed, just shaking my body. So I logged in that day. And after choir finished singing, the choir administration, they did their own. Papa came on stage. When Papa came on stage, Papa started praying. Papa started declaring. He was just declaring. He was just praying. He was like, the prayer session was so powerful that very day. He was just praying and praying and making declaration. All of a sudden, Papa said that we are stepping into the month of March. And we are going to be making prophetic steps. That what we are going to do now, we are taking prophetic steps. So,
suddenly, I am getting closer. As you make this prayer, I need you to move from where you are. You're going to take prophetic steps. Say suddenly, I am getting closer. Suddenly, I am there. 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 Now, lift up your head. Lift up your head. Oh, you get. I am. On my evidence. Lift up your head. Oh, you get. I am. On my evidence. I come. I enter. With fire. With power. With grace. With mercy. Now.
So, I was sitting on my bed. You know, as someone that has a spine issue, I cannot sit down without resting my back. And I cannot sit down without my lumbar corsets to protect my back. So, I was just sitting there. When Papa said, keep making move, I will just use my bum and shift out of my bed. I was just doing it like that. I was just doing it like that. Then all of a sudden, it was as if something was pushing me. Something was pushing me. I started feeling uncomfortable.
Thank you, Jesus.
And for the first time in my life, I came down from my bed and I did not fall down. I did not fall down.
Thank you, Jesus.
So, I was just standing there. I was crying. I was just crying profusely. I closed my eye. I was just praying and I was crying. I was just standing there. So, I had to I was shouting and crying. So, one of my neighbors said, when he was going to church that day and he's running late, he said he heard me crying and shouting, but he thought, because I normally pray with NSPPD, and sometimes I cry and I pray. So he thought it was one of those days. So he doesn't know that something else was happening. So I had to, now I was just crying and I don't know what to do. I said for the first time when I stood there, I wanted to call my friend. One man said, no, don't cut that prayer that is going on. And luckily, my friend left her other phone in my room. I said I had to walk down. I had to walk down to my wardrobe and pick the phone. And I started calling my friend that you people should come back. You people should come back. So she came home. She was afraid. She thought that maybe I wanted to carry something from the bed and I fell down. So she came home. When she came home, she rushed down and she saw me. I was walking. Right then, I was walking. I was walking.
Thank you, Jesus.
I was walking.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
I said things that I could not do before. If you know someone that has lumbar spine, we don't bend.
Hey,
we don't bend.
Jesus.
We don't bend, though. But look at me today. I can turn around. I can jump. I can do anything. Praise the Lord. Pastor Jerry, I want to say thank you. Thank you for your love and your hospitality. Thank you. I said for the first time in my life, I never entered aeroplane before. But with the help of Pastor Jerry, I entered aeroplane come ABUJA. What God cannot do
does not exist. Hey, Pastor Jerry, thank God for your God, and for your labor of love. Thank you, Jesus.
Congratulations in my family. And right did it. Thank you. What God cannot do
Does not